Interview of Journeymen, take one.
Hi, welcome to the MekkaCollective.com. My name is Matthew Klein, I'm Artistic Director of the Mekka Collective. Also, playwright and director for our fabulous new show, Journeymen, going up at the Philipstown Depot Theater as part of the Aery 2020 Festival, September 10th, 8 p.m. I am here sitting with our fabulous cast of Journeymen.
Nate Faust.
Playing.
I'll be playing Jerry.
And
Daniel Stern, and I'll be playing Bill.
what's the story, guys? How the hell did we get here?
Oh man.
Started years ago.
Well, Dan,
A little store down south, owned by this man's father,
That is true.
Jerry Senior.
And my grandpappy.
Jerry Senior. And we, as kids, would sweep up the store for his dad on Sunday to get us our dime to get some toffee.
We've basically been friends
For a long
our whole
time.
lives.
Jerry and Bill are
Pretty much.
lifelong friends. Now, what is the significance of the day?
You mean what makes today different than any other day?
What's the Passover question?
Pentecostal Sunday for one.
That's one.
It is Pentecostal Sunday, and it also happens to be the funeral morning of my son,
Jerry.
who was Jerry Jr., who was killed in World War II.
Only problem is, Jerry is the only one not at the funeral.
I am exploring my own well-being.
Alright, we can't give away any more spoilers. You have to see the show. Now, how did you guys get involved with Mekka? How did you get involved with this production? Dan, you've been a part of Mekka.
Yeah, this is second, third show with Mekka. First one was the second. The first one was that
Domestic is part of 3 More
domestic.
Nights.
Yes,
Yeah.
with 3 More Nights. I did that a couple years ago with Matthew, and how I got involved. My friend Josh Evans knew Matthew, and Matthew's looking for an actor, and Josh knew me.
And I trusted Josh.
And
I want you to know that, Josh. If you're watching, I
I still don't trust him. But he put us together in the same room, and that was it. And the rest is history. And then a couple of weeks ago, I got a call from Matthew or an email or a text. I forget which one it was, and
It was all
saying,
three.
"Hey, I got a script. Hey, I got a trust. I think you'd be great for it. Be working together." And I said, I didn't even read it. I just
No, you didn't.
I just said, "I'm in. Count me in. Send me the script," because the dates worked out, and so I was like, at first.
No, that's right. That's right. You didn't even read the script.
Yeah, no, I trust this guy, and I knew he wouldn't do me wrong. So I said, "Count me in. Let's rock out."
That's fantastic.
And then Nate,
I did read the script.
he did read the script before he signed up.
I know, right? How
Yeah, this is,
dare I?
this is our first time. We had another actor who was interested in the part and then dropped out and recommended your name.
Yeah.
The wonderful Connor Stratton. And I'm so grateful you did.
Yeah, this has been a blast. I've had a lot of fun working on it, even from very first read
Yeah.
when I actually got to read with Dan.
What about these guys attracted you to the parts? What do you find that would be challenging that would help you explore and discover as actors?
I think straight off the bat, there's something that was very. I think the thing that pulled me in was this guy's sort of like an anti-hero. He wants to do well, but he doesn't know what that means, and he's also struggling with, everything that's going on in his life. So he's sort of rebelling against convention to try and find his own peace. And that struggle, that inner conflict, that paradox is something that I thought would be a lot of fun to play, and it's been a lot of fun to work on. So I can't imagine performing it yet.
You got the role, right?
What are you talking about? This isn't an audition? Ah.
What about you, Dan?
All right, I'm out of here.
Yeah. No, Bill. I love the character of Bill because he's a lot of similarities to me, but that's besides the point. Is that he's just like he's a kind of bastard, but he is a genuine, caring friend, and he will go to the bottom of the depths of the earth for his buddy, for his friend. But at the same time, he'll punch him in the face and say, "Hey, there's something wrong with the drunk," and that's what I love about him. And also just he's so much caring in this play with him, but between the two of them, and just his. I love that Matthew's writing about it with the different tactics that Bill uses. Pulls out all the stops to try and get his buddy to the funeral. And It's very fun to play.
Well, they know everything about each other.
Exactly.
So there's a million different things.
Nothing is off and
Right.
limits, and nothing is too far, because
Right.
at the end of the day, they're still gonna hug it out and bro it out.
We hope.
It's old man style. But
And what's that like? I mean, you guys are playing characters who are technically about 20 years older than you guys now. What's that been like? How's that informed you?
I mean, it's not a big leap to put yourself in a situation where someone that you cared for has died prematurely, and you're dealing with that and your own life and change and all. I mean, that's not a foreign concept, I think, to most ages. And so for me, it's not as much about playing the age as it is playing the experience, playing what is happening and being honest with the emotions that would happen to, specifically this character, but I think to, anyone.
yeah.
It's universal.
No, I completely agree. I just would like to add that the fact that a 22-year-old is going to react differently to crisis or grief than a 45, 42-year-old. Those 20 years is a lot of experience,
Right.
a lot of life learned, a lot of steps walked, and I feel like that is, while they are similar, it's just there's more I don't know, girth to the 40-year-olds.
There's a
More
depth.
girth.
There's a depth.
I was thinking about that. I decided to go with girth, okay?
Well, girth is what matters more. I mean, so here's my question, you guys too. We've talked about that a bit in rehearsal. I mean, this is a play that takes place Pentecostal Sunday, 1945. Why do it today in 2011? Is there any relevance to this script today, as there would be at the end of World War II? What do you think, that? Of course. Go, Dan.
And with everything going on in Afghanistan, the Middle East, American troops still out there, a lot of us have friends that are either serving or served or unfortunately have perished, and so it's just I think it's very relevant, and the issues in this play of friendship, of grief, of finding a new life, of moving on, those are universal, those are timeless.
Right.
And so but I think today it's even more so today with what's going on, financially in the world, in America, but also in the world, and also with the fighting going on and all the political uncertainty.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's my view.
Yeah, I mean, you think just, these guys aren't elderly by any means,
Right.
but they've lived a life. So I mean, they've seen World War I, the Great Depression, World War II has impacted both of them greatly, and I think there's so many parallels to 2011. I mean,
Just from this time.
yeah, I mean, Desert Storm, the recession,
Yeah.
now we have this, and I think it's something that people can relate to, and there's also that allure of that era. I mean, it's the greatest generation, so.
And it's also
right.
and I don't know if we planned it this way, but our generation is gonna be like the generation right now is the last one that will have direct contact with people from that generation.
Wow.
And so because they're all dying. All the people that lived in the shit of that era, they were fighting the war, were in the concentration camps, were in the depression. They're all passing away now. They're all gone. That good old.
Well, Dan, on that note.
I'm sorry to break it down like that, but I'm just saying.
It's great.
I'm just saying, now is 2011 is the time to do
Right.
it, because we're going to be the last ones that can actually make a phone call or send an email, or
Right.
have a conversation with someone
With that generation.
from that actually lived in that era.
Right.
Well, now is the time, and now is the time for us to unfortunately wrap up today. And I want to just thank everyone for coming on to the MekkaCollective.com's channel on YouTube and to the website. I want to thank our boys here, Dan and Nate, for being a part of this.
My pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure for me, and we look forward to seeing you September 10th, Philipstown Depot. Go to brownpapertickets.com for more information on how to get there. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.